To spice up the mid-range segment, Honor has unleashed its new contender, the Honor 7. A successor to the Honor 6, the phone looks very promising and is priced strategically at 23,000. I'm Sid with 91 Mobiles and we are honored to review this one. First up, the design. Boasting a metal body and premium build, the phone is a beauty. Though metal makes it slightly heavy, it also makes it feel much more sturdy. The screen size also is very apt for making the device compact and easy to use with one hand, a convenience which is now rare in this era of phablets where phones keep outgrowing our hands. But I have a complaint with the thick bezel at the bottom. Since the phone comes with on-screen buttons, the bottom bezel is a complete waste of space. It could have either hosted a row of capacitive buttons or the screen size could have easily been stretched out a bit. But in totality, Honor scores full marks for designing this one. Coming to the display, it packs a full HD 5.2-inch screen and there are no complaints here. The text is rich, images are vivid and videos are clear. But it doesn't fare very well under the sun. Like its skin, Honor 7 too uses a Kirin processor from Huawei but doubles it up with the powerful 3GB RAM. The octa-core chip coupled with Mali T628 GPU makes it a powerhouse for all kinds of users. Here are the benchmark results for those who care. And with great power comes great heat, but not on this one. Though the body does get warm, it never gets unbearable. Now for the software, it runs Android Lollipop but tweaks it with Huawei's Emotion UI. And as you would expect from a Chinese interface, there is no app drawer, and the overall look and feel is quite bubbly, animated and lively. Plus, with the theme store around, you can mod it the way you want. Look at the notification bar. The UI is also highly customizable and fun to use. It also packs some features like voice unlock, simple mode, one-handed mode, and features motion control along with customizable gesture controls. Cool, but the UI sometimes creeps you out. Firstly, I find the icons are at times unreadable and a little annoying. Secondly, the app switcher is too animated and you can't see more than 4 apps at a time. If you are anything like me and work with multiple apps, be ready to be swiping endlessly. Thirdly, the phone completely negates Android's material design feel, which means if you are coming from another Android device, do not expect any familiarity. Also, the phone is chock full of pre-installed apps. While the ones like Phone Manager are useful for optimizing, apps like Mobile Service and Apps Gallery bug you with their suggestion notification. Next, let's come to the Fingerprint Scanner. Being on rare, it feels quite natural but creates problems when the phone is lying on its back. The scanning, however, is fast and accurate. But that's just one part of the story. The scanner also supports various kinds of gestures. Swipe down on the scanner and down comes the notification bar. Swipe up and see the recent apps. Tap once, it takes you back. Tap and hold and it acts like a home key. It can pick calls, stop alarms, and more importantly, it can act as a shutter key. Cool! Now that's some clever use of space. Also, we have the Smart Controller app, which lets you control your household appliances using the IR Blaster. But it's very painful to set up. Instead of simply selecting the vendor name and the model number, it follows a hit and trial method. You need to test every button until you hit the right one. It took me about 15 minutes to get this thing to work with my TV, and then too, the options are very limited. For instance, I can't switch from AV input to HDMI or VGA. Now let's talk about the Smart Key for a while, which resides on the left side of the device. This button can be configured for 3 actions: single press, double press and long press. You can open different apps or run some frequently needed tasks such as starting the voice recorder or switching on the flashlight with this button. And the actions can run irrespective of which app you currently are in. By default, on the home screen it summons the Google Now, and in the viewfinder it doubles up as a shutter key. Cool! Talking about the shutter, let's now come to the shooter. The phone packs a 20 megapixel rear and an 8 megapixel front camera, both of which feature LED flash. The rear one being a dual tone. The viewfinder itself is pretty loaded with quite a few modes like HDR and panorama, to even light painting and super night, which are mostly present in the DSLRs. The result of all this is some great looking snaps. It takes good pictures in most environments and the front camera is even better than the rear. The selfies are rich and the beauty mode enriches them further. Overall, though the camera on this one is good, it doesn't fare well against the best in the market, or even OnePlus 2 for that matter. Do check out our camera review for this one for more details on the shooters. Call quality is fine, and the compact size of the device makes calling a lot convenient. However, the speaker quality, though crisp, is not very loud. Coming to the battery life, it does not live up to its expectations. Even a device like Note 5 with a larger, richer display and smaller battery capacity can easily outperform this one. In our video loop test, it lasted for 8.5 hours, which is marginally above the average. Unlike most phones, it comes with Smart Mode that optimizes the CPU and network performance, and the Ultra Mode that leaves your phone good for only basic tasks like calling and messaging. And while it supports quick charging, it doesn't ship with an additional adapter in the box. So, should you buy this one? Well, of course. With some powerful hardware and some innovative features like Smart Key and the multi-purpose fingerprint scanner, it's among the top mid-ranges out there. At a price tag of $23,000, it competes directly with OnePlus 2 and the Asus Zenfone 2, both of which offer more RAM and storage than this one. Though Zenfone lacks a fingerprint scanner, the OnePlus might give this one props. An Honor 7 is one of the most powerful 5-incher in the market right now and is a direct competition with Use Utopia and OnePlus's OnePlus X. We rate the Honor 7 4 on 5. It's the best compact mid-ranger and almost the best mid-ranger you can buy as of now. That's it from this video. Do hit that like button and do give your opinions in the comment box below. Meanwhile, share it with the world and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a lot more content coming up.